Hey class, here is the introductory lab, lab 1. It's all about work and power and some metabolic equations, which I provide an Excel document for. Um, it has all of the formulas in it, and if you mess around with it, you can essentially figure out everything that you want to. Whenever we get into class on Tuesday, I'm going to put you into groups. I've already assigned them, so whenever we get in there, I'll do that. And something to keep in mind, this document, you're just going to upload it on Canvas, only the Word document. I don't need any Excel documents. You'll copy and paste the graphs into the Word document. And it will be due next Tuesday by 8 a.m., so prior to the following lab class. So we're going to get into the lab. There's a total of 7 different exercises that you're going to have to do. 2 people are going to bench press. 1 person is going to run up the stairs in the Williams Center twice. Another person is going to walk on a treadmill. Another person is going to run on the treadmill. We're going to have someone on a leg ergometer and a arm ergometer. So hopefully all of that makes sense. Starting off with the work aspect of this, 2 people are going to actually be bench pressing. So put their name, their favorite color, their height in centimeters if you don't know how to convert that. Um, uh, hopefully you know how to convert that by now. If we will talk about it a little bit in lecture how to do it. How far the bar is going to move, and try to have the same weight and convert it to kilograms for both people. And you're going to calculate the work done in joules and then convert that to the kilocalories burned. And I'll show you how to do all of that in lecture. So you're just going to replicate that in lab. We'll have you provide a bar graph of the 2 individuals' work in joules on the y-axis, and then answer this question for me about this. Next, power. We're going to have 1 person in your group run up the stairs twice. I want you to calculate the amount of work done and the power. So power in watts, work in joules, from ascent 1 to ascent 2. And like the kilocalories burned, ascent 1, and there that says ascent 1, but it's going to say ascent 2. So hey, I'm happy I figured that out. I will have you weigh people on like stadiometers to get the kilograms, and also you'll have to measure how much each stair step, how high it goes, so the vertical distance of the stairs. So I will provide you with tape measures. Next, for the metabolic equations, there's a couple of things that I want you to answer about these. So what is the vertical component of the equations? So go ahead and watch those Excel videos, but overall, this is really what I want you to understand. So 0.1, speed. 1.8, speed grade. So if you see that, this right here, 0.1 S, that is the horizontal component, and 1.8 SG, so grade really just means incline or vertical distance. So that's the vertical component, and that's the horizontal component. So here for the walk-in one, for the vertical component, you would just write 1.8 multiplied by S multiplied by G. For the horizontal component, it would just be 0.1 multiplied by S. And you can go through all of these tabs and make sure that you understand that for all of the ones except for step in. We're not going to do that one in class. And then I want you to figure out what they have to do in order to burn 50 calories and then actually have them do it. So you'll more or less just be plugging and playing for what speed that they need to go and what grade they need to go and for how many minutes in order to have that individual burn 50 calories. And then the question is, how much longer would they have to go in order to burn 100? You'll do approximately the same thing for running, leg cycling, and arm cycling. Just a little bit of a hint here for this arm cycling. Burning 50 calories arm cycling can take a while, so I might pick the largest person in your group to do that. And then after that, we have these two questions. So try to figure those out. I want you to try to kind of math it out on your own. And I can help you a little bit in class if it's a little bit hard. But that's really overall our lab. So a lot of activity. 7 people are going to be moving. Nothing super high intensity. Just make sure you're wearing enough to exercise in class. Now, the next video is going to be how to work the leg and arm ergometers, and I do have a section where I talk about how to calculate kilogram meters per minute. That's about like an 11-minute video. So if you don't know how to work those, go ahead and watch that, because there's a couple of aspects about our leg ergometers or leg cycles that you do need to know. Then after that, there are a lot of videos on how to do things in Excel, like how to make bar graphs, how to do standard deviation, how to calculate means, how to make line graphs. And then lastly, there's a bunch of videos about how to work um, uh, the like walking, running, all those metabolic equations, figuring out kilocalories that people are burning. So go ahead and watch those. And really, all of those are just a reference guide. If you know how to do many of these things like in Lab or Excel, certainly you don't have to watch them, but it's I just wanted to provide it for you. So, okay, I will see you in class very soon.